Hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Zach's Art-Ful podcast. I'm, of course, your host, Zach Cobb, and welcome to this wonderful first episode where we'll be discussing with the wonderfully talented Hannahgrace about her journey into the arts. This is awesome. Our very first special guest today, all the way from Maryland, a fellow CCAD major. Welcome to the show, Miss Hannah. Hello.
Wow.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Good. So tell the folks a little bit about yourself, what your major is, what you do.
So my first name is Hannahgrace. It is a very long name, but I go by Hannahgrace, and I'm an interior design major at CCAD. I'm a junior. I do some side art things like photography. I like printmaking. Anything under the sun I really like doing regarding art. So that's a little bit about me. I'm from Maryland. I'm into art.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining me on this first episode. Really means a lot.
Yeah, sure thing.
So what kind of made you want to go into the art industry or the particular major?
Positioning of like where things were, and so I just really was into that. And then I've always been into art as a kid. I always drew and stuff like that. And then I went to an art high school.
Yeah.
I dabbled in political art, and then I went to a community college and I found printmaking. And then after that, I was all right, I keep moving my room around, and I'm obsessed with specific museums and how they have things arranged. And I was I'm just gonna try interior design and see how it goes. But I really like it so far. Okay,
that's awesome. So would you say that your experience at community college differed?
Even though it was different, it was more hands-on, because now I'm doing design and graphic design. I never really saw myself doing that until now. I kind of just was thrown into it, but it's very, very different,
Yeah, for sure. What would you say is the hardest thing about being in your major?
Measurements. I never thought measurements would be such a huge task.
Really? What do they have you do? Specific measurements?
We were doing a assignment. We're doing it right now. We're trying to recreate some spaces here at CCAD. Not physically, but just drawing it. So actually over in there in the gallery, we went to go measure it, and they were how do you divide an inch or something like that? And I was I have no idea. So yeah, definitely measurements. I'm not the greatest with math, but that's why I use calculators. It's just really handy.
It's just the easy route of doing math.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
But just anything with measurements or coming to conclusions type of math that is not my favorite, but I got to do it to get a grade, so just gotta go through the artist struggle.
Yeah, that and then Photoshop, definitely Photoshop. I hate it. I hate it so much.
What do you hate the most about it?
Sorry, I'm drinking. You have to do this now. You have to
here's this brand new program.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Yeah, and I was supposed to already excel at it, and I was I have no idea what to do. So that was fun.
Oh, it's always fun just getting thrusted into things and having to learn about it yourself.
Oh yeah, it's a good experience.
Yeah, so, how are you liking being on campus?
It's definitely a really big change. I was talking to your mom, but I was much used to woods and the forest and that kind of thing, and so the city is definitely a big change. I've been to a city, but literally just to look out my window at the apartment, and it's just big. There's
all those little people down there looking like ants.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'd say about that. It's nice though.
Yeah. So what do you say is the biggest takeaway that you got from your semesters so far?
I'm trying to think. That's a hard question. I mean, obviously learning different things about my major that I didn't think I would learn. But it's a lot of improvising and adapting, which I never really thought it would be. And I kind of like it. it's kind of like my style. It's like you just have to like be thrown into it and just like adapt and do whatever you can.
Just got to get used to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say, speaking of classes, were you able to run into our Vislit 1 teacher from last year with the cupcakes?
Wait, they have cupcakes?
Yeah, I thought she said that she was gonna give us cupcakes if we saw her in her office. For context, we were in the same Viz-Liz class last year, and our teacher promised us that we would get cupcakes if we were to see her in our office. So I was just curious if you happened to run into her.
No, but I think I saw them like walking around campus or something, and I was talking to someone. I really wanted to like run in and be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" But I didn't want to scare them, so.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's like, hey, where's my cupcakes you promised me?
Right. I'm like, where are they?
I made this promise. Keep up your end of the bargain.
Right. I took the class at least. Yeah. No, I really want to say hi though.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you seen them yet?
I haven't seen them yet. I was hoping that I would run into them either one of the buildings, because a lot of the Vislit stuff goes on at the building down on Cleveland Ave. So yeah, so I was hoping I would run into them, but I haven't seen any so far. So hopefully I'll get that cupcake somehow.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Right. Like your favorite museum that you've been to, like, so far?
Oh, dang.
I know, hit him with the hard questions.
That is a very hard question. I've been to a lot of good ones. Like I've been to the one in New York, the Met. That was a lot of fun. I've been to the Met. I've been to the Guggenheim, which is really, really cool in New York. I've been to the one in Chicago, which it was cool because that was like the scene from like Ferris Bueller. I got to see the painting.
Oh, nice. Really cool.
Yeah, and then I've been to a couple in Pittsburgh.
I'm okay with it. I'd rather.
I don't know. I would say the Met.
Okay.
I really like the Met.
Like, what about the Met stood out to you?
I think because it's like really famous. It has all of like the traditional, like what you would think, different type of like artists. I think they have like Vincent Van Gogh, but they have like a bunch of I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the Met, but they have like some Egyptian sculptures. You go through like this room, it's like glassed and cased, and there's like these like coffins and stuff like that. It was really cool, but
nice.
I think because they had like a range of everything, like not just artists, but like sculptures and historical things. It was really cool.
Oh, nice. Have you ever been to the African American Museum in DC?
No, but that's kind of like a funny story. When I was in high school, we used to go to DC all the time, and so my teacher set up like an appointment or whatever for a school to go, and so he set up an appointment for the African American Museum, but it wasn't the new one. It was the older one. So we literally showed up, had no idea, and it was like a block away, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like we went to this, and I was like, "Come on, it just opened."
Oh man!
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. I have not been, but I really, really want to go.
It's wonderful. I went with my family, and it was so much fun. It was really, really cool to see a whole bunch of like stuff about African American history that I didn't even know about.
Wow.
And, like I got to see like really cool like stuff like a playbill of The Wiz. Like that was really cool.
That's amazing.
There was a whole bunch of hip hop stuff that I was really, really, really happy to see. There was from Outkast, Big Boy's like Atlanta hat, and one of Andre's like wigs and like afros and hairs that he had. That was really, really cool.
That sounds like it.
Enjoyed seeing. Oh, there's also part of it like the evolution of like style, like the clothing evolution.
Yeah.
Like, that was really, really cool.
Wow.
Like to see like how
I bet
it evolved over the years.
I really want to go.
Oh,
it seems like so cool just to walk through. I love history, man.
I do too, man. It's the best, and I already know that you're gonna be a part of it once you design all those awesome buildings.
Gonna go nuts.
Gonna go nuts teaching. He said, "I made that building. That's mine. I put my."
me Frushhan on Instagram. That's FRUSHHAN, or my art one is H.F Creations. And then I have an Etsy, and I think that's also H.F.Creations. And so far, I'm just making stickers, and I have some tie-dye shirts if you want to buy them. So yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being with me. And thank you guys so much for joining us on our first episode. And stay tuned for more awesome episodes coming too. For the Special Zone podcast, I'm Zach Cobb. Have a great day. Drink some water. Get some sleep. Don't procrastinate.
Stay hydrated.
Bless up.